Sweet.
Sorry.
Excessively necessary. Alright, I think that should be us all set.
Great.
Ready to do that draft. I kind of wonder if either Ashara is in draft packs.
Yeah, who knows?
Both Asharas, in fact. I believe this should be Expedition.
Maybe. I don't know. That one?
Might just be the original one.
Deadly quick draw.
Yep.
Laney.
Ashara, part 1. Hey, well, jump in. AQ to give one of your units exalted, then sacrifice once per turn.
Huh.
That seems pretty strong.
That does seem pretty strong.
We'd obviously want some stuff to like kind of fit in with the sacrifices, but definitely would let you build a boy.
Nice Shadow. Her wings play a 4-2 dragon flying charge.
Yep, that's pretty strong. This Rageheart Paladin's quite strong. Book Club Yeti, Tainted Mark, Promising Pupil. Well, and once again, it's just so hard to value.
Anything?
Like, what would be really good. This is interesting.
We're gonna go for Flame Bath Reformation.
Like, between that and Thunder of Wings, I think. Thunder of Wings, like, exhaust one of your units to play a 4-2 dragon with charge for 3 is kind of busted.
Pretty fucking good.
And then later in the game, when you're like in the rushdown mode, you can just pay the 5 and a space in.
Yeah.
Like, both modes of this card are really nice. So I may go with that. I've kind of wanted to play it for a while.
Sure.
Always see how it is.
Might be sometime.
Indeed. I see the bit rates on, but like the session timer is just...
Session timer is going bad.
It'll pick up eventually.
We are online on my phone.
That's good. Have Hammer of Unity. The wielder is invincible and is invulnerable to damage on your turn. Your units that share a type with the wielder cost 1 less. Neat. Dark Mask
Stalker's
Stalker.
pretty good. The
Pretty
Inferno Zealot's good.
Inferno Zealot's really good.
Rectifier's really good.
Yeah, I wonder what they took. It was an uncommon. Are any colors missing? Yeah, we definitely have quite a few options. I think it's between the Zealot, the Rectifier, and the Dark Mask Stalker. Zealot obviously fits in pretty well with just if we're going to try to make a rushdown deck happen. Rectifier's quite good for getting things out of the way, so also works pretty well. And Dark Mask Stalker is just kind of a beast of a unit.
He's a nasty son of a bitch.
Yep. It's so tough to tell what even would be like drafting aggressively in this format. Kind of eyeing that Inferno Zealot.
Huh?
Just to kind of stay on color.
Sure.
Cast Elite, when you play another Unseen, it gets a random battle skill. Sky King Storyteller, Promising Pupil, Rageheart Paladin, Fury Blade, Covetous Stranger. Razor Pin Hellkite.
Hell yeah.
Hellkite.
Some good green.
Yeah. Pretty happy with most of this green here. I'm not even sure which one I'd pick. The fire's good. Like, I'm pretty happy that I'm seeing these kinds of things drop to us, because that's a good sign for this. The sheer number of greens here is also a pretty good sign.
Okay, still pretty good, especially how many unseen you get in your deck.
Yup. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's quite strong with it. It's probably also just the strongest, like, aggressive type card in this, if we're attempting to make that happen. Pillar of Progress. That's pretty neat. That could definitely be an interesting pull.
Yeah,
It does look like someone's taking time ahead of us, but...
Reverent Return's also good.
Triumphant Return's good. Sky King
Biting
Storyteller. Biting Winds is obviously quite good. Definitely worth looking at if you want to just go into that. Many interesting questions.
Yep. Haven't really managed to narrow down our colors at all.
No. Like I said, it kind of looks like we're being cut from time. That's pretty much the only one that I'd be like, oh yeah, for sure, right now. And even then, we'll probably have like a A+ time card coming in.
Wanna like try Creation Chant?
He potentially could. I think it's kind of between like Biting Winds and Creation Chant. I think Biting Winds is the best card that's like in this, whereas Creation Chant's just kind of like, if we do end up with time being open, then we'll be in some supported colors and we can, like, the Invoke is really, really strong.
It also does just, I mean, it is a seek power
Yeah.
for
Two of our
fire.
colors, yeah.
Fire and
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Well, Earth Conjuring and Humbug Nest, like I said.
Fine.
So we got Blade Crafter, we've got Yeti Cookmaster, which, Reborn Master, we're not currently in Shadow, but it's 3 for 2s along with that. Feel pretty okay about 3 of these. Like, really does feel like there's a lot of weapons in the format, so I'm a lot less, like, wary of this card than I was originally. I also think Humbug Nest and Earth Conjuring are both very good cards. Humbug Nest being fast is just ridiculous.
We got an Earth Conjuring for full funsies.
Yeah, we could just try to commit to this 3 colors and hope we get good in the second packs. Promising People's good. Ruinous Blast is quite good. Ooh, boy. Even Enchanted Plate Mail's pretty alright.
Promising People works well in the Outcast.
Yeah.
Give it a random battle skill and it can get something else. Another
Whatever else it gets, yeah.
Ruinous Burst also very good.
I think I might go Ruinous Burst here because I think there's a higher chance that a pupil drops to us. But yeah, it's definitely the kind of card that works well here. Even in a fast deck, it's not the worst.
Now I got Blade Crafter, Sky King Storyteller. It does seem kind of funny, the two of them together. You put a Sword of the Sky King in your deck,
and then you just
grab
yoink it out. Yep.
Yeah, Plate Mail's pretty decent. Well, yeah.
Yes, it's basically a Mithril Mace or like a Twin Sai. There's a whole like set of weapons that are basically all just Mithril Mace with some slight variations. I feel like I wouldn't feel bad about any of these 3 here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm only in 2 units right now, but I'm not super worried about that. We'll see if I should be.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a higher chance of pulling something like this, or like having that drop to us. So one of these. Plate Mail does give us a weapon for the next one. See?
Yeah. We've seen some Plate Mails has come down as well.
True.
We've seen all 3 of those like twice now.
I know. Let's go Blade Crafter. Rageheart Paladin.
Paladin's fine.
Fighting Winds. Played Deadeye. The one thing about this is I don't have a permanent, but there's still a decent chance that I find one.
And relics, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, the storyteller is sort of interesting, because I probably wouldn't be playing that with the thought of grabbing a sword out. Like, this is more for when I get a Stone Scar Maul dropped to me or anything of that sort. It's nice to be able to just yoink those out. Yeah, weapons extremely exist in this format.
Yeah.
Do I want another HR?
Do you want, yeah, I guess so. I take Touch of the Wild for shit.
For funsies.
I feel like it's the best card in here.
Probably. I don't know, like, if I have enough support for a second Ragehard Paladin yet.
Going well.
No strong feelings about this. Other than Ruinous Blast, baby. Alright then, I guess it just turned into a primal deck.
Hi, Matchmaker.
Okay, so we've got Seed of Impulse, we've got Headhunter.
Praxis String.
Praxis Stranger.
Wormstone.
Ah, yes, Wormstone. That's a card that exists.
Nope.
I was sort of like, I'm not really sure I'm in time. This is the kind of card that could get me to play time.
Yep. Gonna Ruinous Burst and then get a worm for free.
Mm-hmm.
Not for full.
For free down the line. A down payment. I might just grab the Wormstone here. Other than that, it'd be like the Headhunter maybe.
Or some fixing, yeah.
Yeah. The big thing about these is like I'm not super sold on time yet, whereas this will sell me on time a lot more strongly.
Xenon Guardian.
Xenon Guardian, Stone Shell Walker, Inflict Conscience. Oh boy. There's some good shit in here. God, like even the off case of that Teriax Hatchling, although I probably need to just go down to 3 colors at some point.
Yep.
This is a tough one. So we've got Ruinous Blast, and that's about it for the current set of type stuff.
Yeah.
So it may just be grab the Conscience.
Very good, yeah.
I definitely want like all of these in this deck. But Sword of Ikaria.
Combat Stranger.
Combat Stranger is reasonable. Sword of Ikaria is something for Bladecrafter to grab.
Yeah, it's a good weapon.
Pretty happy to just hit that.
Yeah, let's grab that.
Goodbye, Ice Sprite. Hello, Resolute
Mom.
Finest Hour.
Finest Hour, oh no!
I am honestly not sure between the two of these.
Shit, the Resolute Monk is so good.
They are both bombs. Oh, Jesus. Seat or a Stranger, at this point, I'd probably still take the Seat because it's early. If it was a bit later in the draft and I was still kind of lagging on units, it would be the Stranger, but like multi-power stuff that you fit in your power is generally, you know, like anytime you draft power, you're actually pretty happy because it's a card that you drafted, which means it's better than the default sigils.
Resolute Monk.
Fuck.
Resolute Monk, I love that boy.
I know, I love him so much, but I love Finest Hour too. Fuck.
Resolute Monk. Take the boy.
He is uncommon.
Boy.
Old Adventure is fine. What else here is exciting? We'll never find any of our fixing again.
Nope.
That much I can guarantee. Sandstorm Scarf is sort of an interesting question.
Over a tiny humbug boy.
Or just like a humbug because we're kind of at 6 units right now. Hello, Darkest Tempest.
Yeah.
Rallying Banner's also not bad.
We don't actually have any units you can buy right now.
That's sort of the one thing I'm looking at with Sandstorm Scarf. We could kind of just shut off our opponents. On the other hand, if we're just trying to go fast, it wouldn't necessarily do too much, where a Humbug might be able to actually get some damage in there.
Favor.
Could grab Caleb's Favor, go real fast. I think I'll go Humbug here. Wow, it's my pack. Shit.
Seat of Impulse,
Showman, Seat, Javelin, Arachnidon Egg. I do really, really like Showman. Granted, I really like Seed of Impulse as well.
Yeah, now we're grabbing the power. We have like, no
God,
fixing.
I know. We have just the creation chant, which like is actually in our 3 colors.
Yes, yeah.
So like that is a
It's
plus.
very good, and we might actually get the Invoke, which would be awesome.
I think I'm gonna grab the seat here, especially given that I might be able to get the Invoke off with help.
Yeah, a 2-3 stat line is actually pretty good in this format when there's so many 2-2.
Strangers is everywhere. I don't really put much stock. Forge Wolf.
Reforge it is,
Well,
yes.
grabbing a Reforge.
Ooh, Presidency.
Yes,
Good.
please. That's really good.
Ombre Banner.
Ombre Banner's really good.
Caleb's favorite. Woo!
There we go. Now we're talking. Play a -3
Flying.
curse on an uncursed enemy unit. If you can't play Curse of Loneliness on the enemy player. And play a unit, deal 1 damage, and I gain 1 hour. That is a lot of words. Sparring partner's really good.
Oh, Horn of
of
Plenty.
Plenty is just gonna win the game
Horn
though.
of Plenty.
Wow.
Grabbing that horny plenty.
Just gonna get a horny plenty. You could give just 1 unit +1/+1, or
Love a horny plenty. Or that's
Claimed
Artisan.
Artisan. I like that a lot. We're definitely looking for units right now. We're actually doing pretty good in terms of all this. So this Blade Crafter would also get +1.
In the right, like,
Yeah, we're kind of where we
colors
want to
for
be with
Oni.
this.
We might get some Oni.
And even if we don't, he's a 2/3 for
2/3
3.
exalted, yeah.
With that will also get exalted eventually. So like that's
Oh
good.
my god, a Sword of Icaria again.
Sword of Icaria, although
Archive
I'm honestly just
Curator,
looking at these 3. I think I'm
I
gonna
think it's
take
Archive Curator.
Curator
Silence
here.
is so good in this
As
format.
much as I would love a Combre Stranger, yes. This also just wins games. So this seems fine. Not gonna feel bad about
Another
that.
Sword of Icaria, but a Rebel Sharpshooter.
That's an interesting question. Because
You
of
have
course, like,
the Compass and the Horn of
you have the
Plenty.
Compass and the Horn of Plenty to give buffs currently. That might be enough. Interesting. She's also just a 3/3 for 3,
Yes,
and we
we
have
don't have
literally
any
0
threes.
3s right now. But I think that's where we want to be. I'd probably take this over the Sword of Icaria even if I didn't have one.
Sure.
Though it would be closer, especially given the Blade Crafter.
Yep.
That's finally getting that
Combre
Combre Stranger.
Stranger,
The
yeah.
Talent of Nostrix is nice, but I think making the deck runs more important. I'm like looking at my cards right now to see if I'd be able to pull off Common Cause. Hard to tell. On the other hand, I don't really care about Centaur Outrider. Shepherd's Horn, baby! Mithril Mace is actually kind of the card that I want to pull with her.
Yeah.
Because it grabs directly into it. So I'm pretty happy to see that late.
Oh, Compass Stranger.
Hmm.
Yep, grab another one of them. Tower Top
Tower Top Patrol. Makes me perfectly happy to skip that. Ah, Sparring Partner. Great. That's probably not going in the deck, but hey, that's
Yeah,
a great
that
last
low.
pick.
That's a good pick.
Alright.
Calibrate this. Oh, the Unfamiliar Interloper's good.
Yes, that's
Brave
pretty
Watch
strong.
Ancestors.
I kind of wanna,
Do it.
just
Do
for the
it.
memes.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
The Ultra Game.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank
We
you
only
so
need the edge.
Wow. 7's very
Do it,
expensive,
do
but
it, do it,
fuck
do
it.
it. It's our colors. Fuck
It's
it.
time for Fun Havers. I'm never gonna get to play this card again.
What's it there for?
To get silenced, basically.
uh.
That is a token of creation.
Oh yeah, that's our other cards. I think that's good. Nothing else here. I'm massively on.
If we had more silence, I'd look a little more at that Lurking Raptors.
Yeah,
but
we have one.
I'm pretty okay with just not. It's not really a draft card.
Token of Creation seems good. We need some more fixing, I think.
Nope. If it was allowed to block, it would be completely different and also extremely impressive.
busted, yeah.
But I'm pretty happy with the Token of Creation here. Our fixing game has actually gotten really good.
Rectifier.
Ooh, wow.
Will Breaker as well.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Rectifier. Another Silence I can't say no to. Will Breaker's good. Our top end is actually like basically set at this point. So I think Rectifier's fine. Hard to feel bad about Silence. Will Breaker got buffed, by the way. It has 2 health
two
now.
health now.
I was perfectly happy drafting this as a 1/1. As a 1/2, it's like, mwah.
Promising. Oh, another Earth Conjuring, another Inferno Zealot.
Option. Mithril Paladin's nice as top end, although I think our top end is actually pretty okay, particularly with the edge at the top. Plus, I think I'd actually take the Inferno Zealot over it. So the question is, do I want a second Inferno Zealot, which will absolutely end the game, or do I want a Promising Pupil? And I think when I put it that way, I probably want the Zealot.
Yeah, let's grab the Zealot. I've seen them do work.
Yep.
Oh god, Rectifier.
The choice again.
Breaker, Unfamiliar
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 2-drops. Shit. I think we're actually doing pretty okay for fixing now with the 2 Combrei Strangers, the Creation Chant, the Banner. Common Calls probably doesn't make it, but all of these do. So we're not hurting for...
Well, we'll probably see.
Yeah. Hello, Ragni.
Do we grab a Willbreaker? Do we grab another Rectifier?
Yeah, these are the ones I'm between right now. So I wouldn't also say no to a Ruinous Blast, given that we're a little low on removal, but we do actually have like a decent number of weapons and the Conscience. Not as bad as I thought. We do have a lot of 2s, so it might just be the Rectifier here. I don't think we have a huge number of things to buff the Willbreaker too much. Not a bad number of buffs in our deck, but pretty okay with this. It's hard to say no to just shutting the enemy up.
We do not have
anything with
flying.
flying.
No, we do. We have 2 now. We have the Archive Curator and the...
True. Those are actually pretty... You're actually pretty happy to get that. That might even be worth it. Like, these 2 getting buffed are kind of ridiculous. It's that or like the Token of Creation.
The power level of this draft is pretty high.
Yep.
It's kind of difficult. We haven't had some very good drafts.
Every deck is busted, basically.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. I'm wondering, like, does the deck have enough juice? It does have the 2 Inferno Zealots at the top, and the Resolute Monk to start with, so I might be okay not grabbing the Sky Worshipper.
Grab another token, just make it run real smooth.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think if I can draw well with this deck, I'll be really, really in good shape. Hello, Siege Provisions.
Siege Provisions, that's what we're taking.
God, I would love to have either of these, I think, but this Siege Provisions is fucking amazing. This is an interesting set of questions. It might be the Humbugs
I think we have better relic weapons.
Yeah, I'd probably play 3 Inferno Zealots, just remembering the game where that person dropped a 3 fucking Inferno Zealots.
Yep.
I think Humbug Nest might make the deck play a bit more smoothly, though. It's an interesting question. We're at 18 units right now. Either of these will give us to 19. Thunder of Wings actually puts us at 19.
Yes.
That's useful to know. It's a tough one.
Yep.
I think they're both quite strong.
Yep.
Might go Humbug Nest just because Horn of Plenty kind of...
Yeah, sure, we do have a Horny Plenty.
Yep. And Siege Provisions are a token of tradition. Question. Admittedly, when I look at all of these and I want to play most of them...
Yeah, I reckon the token will definitely make
the token makes the deck.
Siege Provisions will
Siege Provisions is sort of like I'm definitely getting rid of the Compass at this point. Siege Provisions essentially replace it. I get the feeling I probably can't afford to have any other.
Yeah.
This set of attachments is actually kind of hilarious.
Yep.
So I'm gonna grab this token here. Ooh.
Plunge should actually be pretty good.
I'm sort of looking at that now
that
with on a humbug,
or something real big.
or even like one of the like both of these two would absolutely love it. They will kill something for free with that and just become and live through it. I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna draft like 5 double Helix Drakes at the end somehow.
Woo.
We do have like 3 of them, I think, now.
We do have a lot of them, yeah.
Funny how that works out. Alright.
Let's go ahead and kill it.
Bomber's gone. Ragehart Paladin's actually probably fine in this deck. Given that we have the Horny Plenty.
Yep, so...
Even the Siege Provisions, it turns into like a 4/4, so
Right.
that seems fine.
10 power. Kill the common cost? Oh no, 11 actually. Common cost.
Probably. So this is going to be interesting. This might be like 17 plus Seek.
Yes, we do have this as a Seek, yeah.
Because we've got Edge of Prophecy at the top end here, and that's kind of like the only big thing removal I have other than Inflict Conscience. And I can like pull it out of my deck.
Reforge?
Yeah, Reforge. Pretty easy cut. Caleb's Favor is a pretty easy cut.
I forgot we still had that.
I know, right? Everything else is probably okay. We're at 14. We're definitely gonna have to make some cuts. Anyway, we're at 15, 11, 11.
You'll kill one of those powers.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at which one I will kill.
We have 2 Combat Strangers.
Yeah, so let me just get a count of what I got right now. 5, 6, 7,
8.
And 8.
You have 2 to.
8, yes. So 9 sources with the creation chant, because yeah, the only other thing we've got
Reforging the Edge would be hilarious.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sources of time. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of justice. I might be able to cut a justice here. I'll probably start with that and then go from there.
Oh, look at our doubles.
Yeah, I was also about to do that. So Blade Crafter is a double. Rageheart Paladin is a double. Mithril Mace is a double. And I believe Earth Conjuring is a double.
And Humbug Nest.
And Humbug Nest.
So we have a double in each color.
Double in everything. We need double time first, which is fine because...
It's our biggest faction.
Yeah, time is our biggest faction. Our only double fire is Blade Crafter, so it's not super important.
Should we call the sparring?
Potentially, well, we'll take a look at our units in a bit, and then both of these are at 5. So yeah, we're actually kind of okay dragging on Justice. Anywho, so we've got 18 units, 19 and 20 with Humbug Nest and Thunder of Wings. There's a chance I cut the Humbug. Yeah, the big thing I like about Sparring Partner is it does turn Sharpshooter on. That might not be enough, looking at everything. Rageheart Paladin is an interesting one, because it's absolutely fantastic at holding a board. It's not necessarily amazing at just winning a game outright. But it could be that I cut, like, the Sparring Partner and the Humbug. How many 2s do I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Ametrine. Thank you so much. 29-month resub.
Yeah.
29 months / 20 power. Clearly, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, Outcast League doesn't really have any.
Mm-hmm. Like Sparring Partner. Right?
That's it. Yeah, we'd probably kill that.
So I'd probably cut the Elite before I cut the Sparring Partner here.
Yeah,
Even with the Mentor slowing us down, 3/3 of stats is pretty strong. So I think it is between the Humbug and the Sparring Partner. I think everything else here feels pretty nice. I think that with the Humbug Nest, I'm not as enamored with the single Humbug. Alright, so as far as removal goes, I've got Inflict Conscience, Sword of Icaria, Mithril Mace, Edge of Prophecy, Ruin Curse. Part of me wonders if I end up cutting Earth Conjuring because it's
Yeah.
not super aggressive. I think that's probably right. And I might just run the deck like this because
Do it.
I'm so bad at ever cutting
Do it.
anything.
Do it.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and I think we'll take this for a spin if you'd like to take a look at some hands.
You know what? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
God, that's terrifying.
That's yeah. We need more
We do
power.
have a lot of power in this deck, at least.
So you know that's perfectly cromulent. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Getting one of each influence is really good. We do need doubles of each eventually. There's only like 3 or 4 cards in our 4 cards in our deck now that need doubles, so got Hurt a plop down, let's get some Silence, let's get Ruinous Burst. That will just sit in our hand for a bit, it's fine. Less good, but we can at least some stuff. We could potentially just stall out until we get all our influence. Yeah, that's okay. Not amazing, but okay. Siege Provisions on a Bold Adventure. And a Wormstone for when we get a spell.
Yep.
Decent.
Siege Provisions on a Bold Adventure is actually kind of busted, isn't it?
Yeah,
God, that's a
it's a bit
4/5, and she still gets to block.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this deck is going to be totally fine on its influence. And hopefully we get to get some invokes off with our Seek, but that'll never happen.
Nope.
I know this game.
Yep.
But yeah, the hope of this deck is basically that we kind of hit the ground running and then do enough damage that we just push it over the edge by turn like 6 or 7 when we throw down a Horn of Plenty.
Or Zealot.
Yeah, or a Zealot. Lucky stars. It's not amazing, though it does have most of our influence, or all of our influence. It does play. I'd probably keep the Zealot because it's like my top end. This is close. I think we could do worse, so I
Yeah.
might just keep it. I think this deck is going to draw decently. He says,
Eh.
like an idiot.
We'll see.
Alrighty.
Oh,
we'd
shit.
be able to activate that.
Oh,
That's
we
good.
will, yeah. The Decimate
We learn
is just
what we
like
must.
scary. Right?
It will at least pull power to replace itself. It's definitely a bit scary, but I think the card... well, now I'm absolutely doing it. We should get it now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, with a
We
fire.
learn what we must.
Yggdrasil, thank you for the resub.
Thank you so much. Matter what we draw here.
Chords and
I
Horde.
think it's that Outland Sniper. The Isolate is definitely interesting. I like the Sniper a lot, though, because it is deal 2 damage.
Take us a couple of turns to play him. You have the power for him.
Yep. Thanks for the treasure trove. Well, they're going a bit slowly.
Oh, we'll probably use that this turn.
Eat. Nice, isn't it?
Nice.
Should have attacked in there before playing that power, but it's fine. It's something with 1 health. Oh, they got to see anyway. I think I'm gonna like,
That.
yeah.
+1/+1.
Nice thing about Mentor, that kind of just invalidates it. Or like, invalidates the slowness of it if you play it on a fresh unit.
Shofka is what
Yeah.
you must do as I do.
Getting up in power.
Embrace the flames.
Hi. Oh,
Got him in my
that's
sights.
like me.
Isn't it? So back when I won Tai Tuesday's business casual tournament, this was basically the card that I was like, nobody realizes just how good Outland Sniper is. Like,
Char on summon.
Char on a body is just, it does so much for an aggressive deck.
Power, please.
Power would be nice.
Are you entertained?
That's a card.
Yep. We go all in here. I extremely hope that I can find power, but no promises. Ooh. I still go all
Well,
in.
you do 6 damage to him, you put the Zealot down, and you're like, you figured it out.
Yeah. Feels bad losing this, but that's got to be the play here. Like, I'd be able to kill that, but I think this is the better play. And Burst can, in fact, go face
Yep.
for if we just need
For
to
a
get across the
damage,
line.
Yep.
Zealot just exerts so much pressure.
Yeah.
Like, if they can kill it, you feel real bad, but if they can't, it's like, just done. Lose a unit and take more face damage on top of that.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, it's new. And they were sitting there thinking, how can
Yeah,
I,
is
like...
there anything I can possibly do here?
Like, you can't... Like, even if you blocked all the damage from him, like, you still have 2 2s on the board.
Yep.
Like, yeah, which was 6 damage,
Yep.
so...
It's a rather sticky situation.
Have the same sword as us, same hat, same,
Same
hat.
hat. And that's why I was willing to decimate there. Because God, that was the card.
Yeah, we had all the influence for it.
Yep.
It's wild. And yeah, that, God, that boy, 2 damage on that 4-2.
Yep.
That would have
Like, and
stabilized
that's sort of the
him.
thing, like, you play draft, and, like, 2 damage is worth so much in draft. Like, that was just so perfect. The fact that it was a 5 cost was great, but honestly, if we had killed basically anything with it... Like, the fact that it was 5 cost was the backbreaker,
Yep.
but if they had played 2 units down and we killed one of them with that, like, that just swings so hard.
I can't imagine running regular Turtle Tournament.
A lot to put together.
Yeah. To wrangle a lot of people.
Yep. Especially when you want to stream a lot of them, and of course
Yeah.
it's like, it is content, so... It's good to have that.
It really is. Like, you know, when you're at a tournament at a physical place, they're all there.
Yep.
There's set times. If you don't show up, well,
You're
that's...
just disqualified. And even those are hell to run.
Like when it's online, people have work, people have different schedules. It's do over like a weekend.
Of death.
Oh,
Perfect.
No.
But look at all these good
I
cards.
love all that good shit, but no. Nah.
My grandfather's deck has no bad cards.
Sure.
Honestly, an Acclaimed Artisan on 2 isn't bad, and 4 power to lead into the stuff is good. If this is a smaller hand, it would be much more worrisome, but I actually feel pretty good about this. Pretty good about that too. Okay.
I'll be green because I have the 2
Yeah.
interfen. Have the double timers or humbug.
Yeah.
Yes, now just.
Plus, I can't play this without making that time.
Yep.
Look inward.
Terrifying.
Oh dear.
That's not the
I
worst
mean,
thing.
ooh, hello.
Shafka
Fuck
is my
each other,
muse.
buddy. And I can't actually kill her then.
Question is, what 3-cost unit did they give Killer?
We will not be
Well,
broken.
it
Not
was
that
better than
one,
Tireless
but-
Stranger, which is terrifying.
Shafka is my muse.
Jesus, take the wheel.
It's not terrifying. What did they give Killer?
Could have attacked in there. Would have been an even trade.
Hmm.
Because they're buffing each other, which was a thing I forgot.
The ancestors
Ah,
guide
that's-
our hand.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm actually fine with them spending
A finest hour for
a
that.
finest hour
is-
for that. Yeah. Damn, we could almost go off with that.
Yeah.
I'll take the attack in though. They'll get a free attack if they want, but I could play Endure.
Yeah.
'Cause I got nothing better to be doing.
Yeah.
Basically free mastery for the cost of some health.
A
The
Rage
hope
Heart's
here is
now
that
a
Rage
4/4.
Heart, yeah, ends up kind of just carrying us, which certainly can.
Okay, they're almost at 6, so we have to be aware that they can pick for that lane.
Yep. Currently not getting it.
Nope. Don't have anything dead yet.
Yep.
Guess the
Probably
question
just play the
is-
Rage Heart, I think,
Yeah.
unless I want to kill off like her. But I think playing the Rage Heart means that I can get a lot more off of like
Yes.
just guarding
Yes.
when I play the. I think that's good and correct.
Embrace the flames. We stand strong.
Fine. Interesting question to ask what I kill here. I would lose the weapon no matter what.
Might be Grave Watch.
I
because
think
if
it's
you
probably
kill
the
anything
same-
else,
yeah.
Oh, hello.
Well, that's annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Would love another power. Would be nice. They actually have to sell out a lot to kill off the Mithril Mace here.
Yeah.
Although I guess they just attack in with the 4/6. But even then, I actually kill that. So that would
Yeah?
be fine. Yeah, this would be fine. Oh, right. Never mind.
What?
That's just great. He blocks
Oh,
now.
yeah. Yeah.
So they have to attack all in, and I get 2 units and this thing's mastery
Yep.
if they want to kill this, which
Yep.
is pretty fucking fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it's now a 4/7.
Oh. God, and I have an Edge of Prophecy just chilling.
Ooh. Okay. We're attacking in because that will.
Mm-hmm. Sort of like if I was to buff this into a 9 health, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They couldn't kill it unless they have something behind it. That might be just the thing to do here.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Because, yeah, we want to get rid of our Mithril Mace at the end of here by killing off of Probably.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Space Trick, yeah.
If they have a trick there and they can kill this, that's fine. Yep. Interesting to ask if I just keep holding it, but...
Well, I assume it'll die now because you don't have the 6-9 blocking.
Yes, I will. As endurance.
Oh.
It'll refresh.
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
2-3
Siege Provision
blocking.
gives endurance.
Yes, that's the fucked up part of Siege Provisions. It's really like, I'm not sure, because I do kind of want this dead before they find something else to put on it.
But it does make him such an excellent blocker. Do we just put the 2-3 down for now?
I might also just put this on that.
It does exhaust him.
Yeah.
I'll find my way.
Yeah. It is worth noting, if we pull power, I can then play the Edge of Prophecy and he'll get even bigger.
Yeah.
Which, just hilarious. Alright. Power they just got, I believe. Do the same shit again? No reason not to.
Feels good.
Yeah, and like if they can kill him, it's gonna be at a cost. Siege Provisions is nuts.
Yeah. Okay, now I think we give our only one.
As I do.
Even the chance of Exalted is pretty good there.
And now that we have the other 2-3 on board, the exhausted border is fine.
Yep.
We forge our own strength.
Player plays a stranger, draw a weapon from their
Oh,
void, play
shit.
8 to exhaust, deal 3 damage, do an enemy, you gain 3
Well, if we
health.
lose the Mithril Mace, we can get it back by playing our Combat Stranger.
That is fascinating.
I guess it's the order of events now. Do we still attack in with our 9? No. Kill it, and we'll only get 1 out. Yeah, we'll get the Force it.
I'm sort of the mind that I can kill off the 2-2, play that on the Combray Stranger, and then Rectifier to kill that off. They have no weapons in there, admittedly.
Can we dope buff our Force it?
Damage to an enemy you gain. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of there's some interesting.
I feel it, yeah. Do we kill that with our Mithril Mace 4-3?
The one thing about that being we don't get the mace back.
Yes, we don't.
I think what I might do is
Okay,
just
go for it.
We learn what we must.
Listen and be reborn.
Hi. Thanks. The worst part is I just have this chilling here.
I know.
Like, they don't even know.
Really funny if we draw power next turn. Aw.
Yeah.
We'd
It's
kill
fine.
it.
I mean, doing that was just fucking styling.
That one
of
was
them.
hilarious. Using their unit to grab our weapon back and then silencing their unit so they couldn't.
I
do the
would be
same.
so mad.
That was mean as hell.
Like, they didn't even have a thing they could do, but they could, if they had a power, they would have been able to use that to start torching things.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that is an interesting unit. Definitely scary, but yeah.
If we hadn't had the silence, we probably would have just killed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that chance if it wasn't.
No.
Ah, damn it.
No, it's so close. If one
Like,
of those
this would
was
be
green,
amazing. If one of those is green, I would keep it for this alone.
But nah.
Having all of our colors and being able to play is just so big. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's got the horn, got the tower top, it's even got the blade crafter to pull stuff. I like this a lot.
Okay, so we need. What, okay, we got. Yes, we do double fire. With the token and the fire sigil.
Yeah.
Especially with that, because that's actually all our influence now. With
Nice. Yeah, we just take time with the other one, right?
That. Yep.
Have to do some fucking math here.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Oh, we're getting up to that
We
horny
learn what we
plenty.
must.
fine. Ah. I did it for free. Yeah. That's scary.
Yep. Just gotta make sure they never get to exhaust anything.
Yeah.
Easy. I am gonna take the fucking Sword of the Sun, by the way.
I see them.
Gonna get her attacking in with the horn.
Embrace the flames.
I am gonna just fucking silence that.
Yup.
Easy enough.
Doesn't matter what we,
Yep.
color we do.
Listen and be reborn.
Shut up and listen. That was an exceptionally good pull.
Yes, that was very good.
That's adorable.
I love that little cockroach boy. Alright. Horny plenty time.
I'm between Horn of Plenty and like being able to just throw down the blade, like next turn being able to play the sword. Yeah, Edge of Prophecy.
Yeah.
They're both really strong moves here. I think with the horn, the one thing is I don't have another. Like it doesn't really make my attacks better.
Sure.
So I'm probably not attacking in with
No,
this just
no,
yet.
no, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that silence.
So I might
So
just
yeah, let's
throw her
grab
down.
the sword, yeah. We have the inflict conscience on something like,
Yeah, if they play something large and in charge. And if they want to make a trade here, I'm perfectly okay.
A weapon for every occasion.
Every occasion. Now, I believe they see that. They know I am holding that. Though I'm not sure how much I care.
guys, we can also grab a,
Yep.
or...
or a Sword of
Sword of
Icaria.
Icaria.
Both pretty good options. That is the thing about her. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to give it +1/+1 here. If they do have a trick to play, then that just gets that out. Yeah. Particularly with that having revenge, this is actually a pretty strong ability. That's fine. Yeah, that's gonna kill that. There goes my
there's
Mithril
a
Mace.
Resolute Monk.
And the Resolute Monk. Alright. I think at this point I Edge of Prophecy and clear the path, and then Horn of Plenty next turn.
Yep.
With the edge to back it up.
Take 1 damage from still alive.
Yep.
Good to remember that happens after you play a relic weapon.
Yes.
So our relic weapons actually have 1 less health.
Alright, well, I think we win.
Yeah.
Call it a guess.
Hi, Thunder of Wings.
That would have been pretty good too. God, I could have played that with Horn too, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
And that would have been me.
They wouldn't only be merely dead, they'd be really most sincerely dead.
Yeah, that draw went off.
That extremely happened.
Well, I wasn't sure this deck was gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, but it seems to have, it's definitely been able to do the thing I've wanted it to do every time.
Yeah.
I've had some trouble in this format so far, I know what I want my deck to do, but my deck doesn't necessarily do that. This is a really good hand. Because, yeah, it is the Justice. Ow.
It has everything except that second Justice.
Can't play Mithril Mace and the Paladin. Ooh, that's really good with this.
Use Listener.
Bound in magic.
Certainly worrisome.
Yep.
Shafka is my muse.
Kafka, take the wheel.
That's all of it.
You're gonna lightning bolt this. probably just. That's neat. Alright. There's like a case to be made for just not letting them get a spellcraft off here.
Yeah, that guy
It's
is pretty nice.
Sort of questionable, but it does at least stop that, and that's
Yeah.
quite nice. So I'm pretty much fine with it.
Listen and be
The thing
reborn.
about it is because it has a second silence on it,
Yeah.
when it dies for a really cheap
Yep.
cost.
Plus, I can kill that whenever I want.
Yep.
So if they play something else, I can play Predator's Instinct on this and then just be like, nope. Although, I might just like... I might play her out and kill her off,
Predators, yeah,
and
and
Predators
then
just
attack
to
in.
guarantee this.
Yeah.
That feels nice, although they do have the fast spell
Yeah.
that I feel like is probably Static Shock.
So play her down.
That Stamp
and-
Pat, I think, as awkward as that is. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's Biting Winds, and I don't really have too much else to
Is
back
Biting
me up
Winds
right now.
3 cost? I
Yes.
can't remember how.
Yeah, it is 3 cost. And I started seeing the pauses on 3 and not at the end of their turn, so I think it's Biting Wind. But I think actually
I'll
I'm just gonna
find
stand
my
here,
way.
as awkward as that is.
Hope we draw.
If they had
some
played
guys.
something, I would be super happy.
Oh, Jesus. Here comes the sun.
Well, this does at least mean when I get my Edge of Prophecy, I'm set. Yep, fine. Okay, that's now a pause there, but their hand is just so full. Their hand overfloweth.
So does ours, but with power.
Yep. Hell yeah! Alright, this is gonna get their Biting Winds out, which is fine. That means it's not getting used on.
Ah.
I'm gonna kill that off. It doesn't
We
feel
learn
great,
what
but
we
that
must.
will just end the game if I don't do this. That is a lot of cards to give up. They are definitely hitting us in the value game. So let's hope we get some big draws.
We are. I mean, that wasn't the thing because that's
Would you
5
look
cost.
at
That's
Yeah, like
different.
that's a different thing. Now Tane, I can
Okay,
get
that's
into.
good. Buff him,
Yep.
fling him in.
Interesting.
Yeah, they do still have something because that wasn't the 3 cost thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like it
got it.
might still be biting winds.
Yes, they
and
might
they're-
still have a Biting Winds in
and they're
there and
holding
some
on
other
to
trick.
that. Ah, oh, look at that.
That's probably
it.
what it was. There
Yeah,
we go. We
there
finally
we go.
have a thing.
Oh,
Ah,
our links.
okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, I would love to get some anything.
Yeah.
Action would be nice. Give me some action news tonight, please.
Jesus,
Well, we got trouble right here in River
no.
City.
This match is over. We drew 9 over 17
Yep.
power.
It's interesting because I didn't actually see the wait after one of their turns, but it's very possible I missed it.
Yeah, action, how more power. Here comes the flood.
We're just getting it all out of the way now.
How useless.
Yeah, we just drew like none of the good cards.
We drew fucking nothing. And a good start, and it drew nothing but power.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can usually count on this deck to draw, like, some pretty good cards, but... Strange MD, thank you so much for the resub.
Resub.
Working us towards that Star Ocean 4 goal.
Yes, please do.
Like, so this gives us the colors, but it does only have 2 power and 3 cards we can't play.
Yeah. And even
It does have
Siege
siege provisions,
we
but
can't set
yeah,
it
like we
off
need to get
yet.
the power for
Yeah.
that, so... It's like, it's really close. I think if there was a 3rd power in there, I'd be all for it.
I honestly think that's worse.
Yeah, that's definitely worse.
Alright. Draw down 1.
Unfortunately.
Hit.
Ah!
Wow!
Ouch.
Wow! 3 rubbish hands in a row.
That's
Fuck.
life sometimes.
Alright, goodbye.
Gotta just brush it off.
Yep. Yeah,
We
we're doing this
forge
a long
what we
time
need.
now, huh? That's good.
actually good.
Thank God for that.
Well, at least gives us the tower top patrol. This is also a busted combo, so there's that. That's worrisome. This does at least stop that, even with siege provisions.
Yep.
That's quite enough. Okay, I like our odds a lot more now. Ooh, are you gonna buff that up? Then fucking finest hour to kill my 1/5. I think I'd take that trade. I want to see what's in your hand. Ruinous Burst? No, perfect.
That's good.
Okay.
Do you horny?
Think we horny. That'll wake him up. That'll fucking learn him.
Yeah.
It is worrisome.
Do we put the Rage Heart down as a very effective blocker and we start going in with our tower top?
I think so,
We
yeah.
still don't have a good silence target.
Yep.
Embrace the flames.
Yep.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
it's
gonna
a
come
5/8.
down to if we can kill it before they get that giant out. Or if I can pull an Inflict Conscience to deal with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of holding off on the mace because being able to attack in with this is really good. And I don't super need to kill that right now. I can kind of hold on to the mace. Alright.
Ah.
Terrifying.
They're held
He
back
does,
by our 5/8.
yeah, hit that though.
We mace that
Um,
out of the way.
Yeah, and just start attacking in, especially with worms coming up next. We need this game to end. 5 damage there is no joke. I'll
Yep.
probably play her out next turn no matter what.
Yeah, just get another 2 damage in the air above those worms.
Yep. I can only play 1 worm currently.
Yes.
We'll see if they decide to do something else. They might pull power here, which is interesting.
Yes, I think they want that 8/8.
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
think they're going for it, but I think we might be able to run them down before. Oh no, there it is. They did it
Oh,
twice.
that's perfect, actually, because that's a free... Oh, right, they had already put the 1 in.
Smiles on
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Still okay. Doesn't have any text, but now at this point I'm kind of just trying to get it in the air.
We attack him with a
Ooh,
5/8.
we could offer to trade, yeah.
Because if they block that, we kill it, so they probably just don't.
True. And then it's 5 free damage if not. Yeah, it's like we know they have worms,
Oh, did we
but
put our Resolute Monk and our Bold Adventure down?
I know that there's a worm coming next turn.
True, mm-hmm.
Is I think the big thing.
Alright, so an Archive Curator on a
Yeah, just
Resolute
start.
Monk, or just
Yeah,
a Bold
definitely
Adventure?
that.
That's quite enough.
That.
The desert gives me strength.
It's interesting because there's a case to be made for going for holding that, but we're at 27 health right now, so like the worms don't matter as much. Siege provisions would be nice.
If we do have... Oh, hello.
Not
Well, we can
convenient.
kill one, and we can actually kind of chump block the other worm for a bit.
Yep. And we're doing 4 damage every turn to them. So, you know, that's nice. Stay fast still now.
I think we can actually, with the
find my
Resolute
way.
Monk and her, just block and kill a worm. So this one we just let through. 'cause fuck.
Yes. Yeah, fuck me up. Take one of your blockers out of the way. Glad that's not lifesteal. Ah, beautiful.
Ah, sexy. Yeah. So we put that on.
Doesn't
Do
really
we
matter.
invulnerable? Yeah, okay, because yeah, we can't actually get.
Yeah, we
it's
won't
just,
get
it's
over-
just +2/+2. It's not 7. so-
Sadly.
But we do just put it on our flyer and
Yes.
just be like, yeah, we've got 6 damage in here now, and we might as well play Endure on one of them.
Yeah, no reason not to. will probably kill off someone. Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
And that's why I played down the silence with the Archive Curator without the silence. Double your damage output.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you have to know when you want to hold that silence and when you want to just have a fire.
When you want to just fucking go in. Usually it's because you got a buff of some form. Alright, that's going to be a flat summon, but that's fine. Pretty alright with this. We'll get an extra turn. Tower. Ombre Stranger. Kind of want to play the Artisan next, which will require me to pull a Justice Sigil out.
Yeah.
And that's fine,
fine.
actually.
We can decide if we want time or fire.
Yeah.
Our second time or second
Yeah.
fire.
We earn
Ah.
Shavka is
Well, it's not very nice.
Yep. Also nice that I can get a Combre Stranger out here and it threatens to draw treasure chests. Draw your second card in a turn. You get +1 power this turn. Pay 4 to give one of your +4 and overwhelm this turn. Neat. I'm gonna attack in here. I want to tempt fate.
Ruinous Burst. Bastion.
Totally okay with that. I might just hold it here.
Or hold it, yeah.
They'll pull a treasure chest, but then I'll pull a treasure chest and kill it, so it's fine.
Alright, let's get our,
We learn what we must.
fire or time? It's the Blade Crafter or the Humbug Swarm?
Yeah, it might actually be the Blade Crafter. I guess it doesn't really matter either way. I think there's more time in the deck, though. So.
Yes, it's our main color.
Do have a spell.
If they do give that Overwhelm, yeah. Pay all 4
Yeah,
for
it would
that.
cost their
which I
entire
doubt they
turn.
would, Yeah.
So we're both gonna get a treasure chest here. I'm not gonna take the block. Ah, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Parse those things down. Yeah, basically paid for. Ah, that's scary. Like I could Ruinous Burst here.
I guess that's do we
Or I
wanna
could just play the Rectifier
silence
on
that
that.
dude, yeah.
I like not having my cards
yeah,
go away.
not flinging away cards.
Generally speaking. I might attack in here and see what happens.
Yeah.
masterwork.
They're both quite good.
Yeah.
I'll actually just, when they attack in with him, I'll just kill it. I'll just trade this to kill it and then silence
The other one, yeah. Let's silence the 1/2.
I think the 1/2,
Listen
yeah.
and be reborn.
When they draw that treasure trove.
Yeah, it's basically free treasure troves, which
like
is
free
terrifying.
power and yeah.
Yeah, throwing away 3 cards isn't bad. That's fine. That's actually digging
really
me to
good
power.
for us, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I think I take this trade.
Yeah, for the other silence on him, because we definitely want to stop that mill.
Yeah.
Because we can get a good mill or we get a bad mill.
Listen and be reborn.
Ah.
Definitely terrifying.
How much does the sign cost?
2.
Fortunately, we can't do anything else. You attack in with.
Yeah, I could also just play the dragon, but I think I'd rather just stop the mill.
Can we stop the mill? We can play the dragon next turn.
That is definitely a problem.
That is
That
a
might just be
problem.
able to stall us out because we've been stuck on 3 power forever.
Yes.
Pity would
Which is
weep
why I
us.
almost certainly play Thunder next turn. I also probably just start holding him back. Someday. Oh man, when this gets charged, I'm the saddest person. Alright, now we're taking 2 damage every
Soul's
turn.
White will
I
return.
think they might just get us here. Because they're gaining 2 health every turn as well.
Yeah. And we've got no power to do anything about it.
Yep.
Like we have.
Yes.
Like if we had the 8-1, if we had the Resolute Monk down.
The
Oh,
corruption.
I didn't even know this was in the format.
Shit!
Welcome to hell.
Oh fuck.
Oh, good. Yeah, we got.
We're got. We're got real
Now we're
bad.
taking 3 damage every turn.
Oh, we can get a 7/7 down.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, I think the only play we've got here is the Wormstone with the Ruinous Blaster of the Treasure Trove, getting us a 7/7. But yes, I think we're severely out of luck. They're now getting 3 turns.
They're just, we have been destroyed. 6 life steal per turn. And also one of the best units of set 4. Watch out.
Well, double lock it.
I want to see your trick. Tricks are for kids. Now we're taking 5 damage.
Yeah, wow,
4
they have
damage
a
every
lot
turn.
of life gain.
They
yeah.
they have made this work extremely, and we're so close to being able to do anything about it, but we absolutely can. Oh well.
Okay, so a worm and then for 3 cost down.
The desert gives me strength.
And then I got nothing better to do. Sacrifice something else.
Yeah, this is a 7-win deck they have right
This way.
Yes, they got the Corrupted Umbran, they got a Combust. That Tota Pioneer plus Covenant
Yeah.
Stranger is busted.
Ball in.
Ah!
I think we Humbug.
I think I'm gonna Rebel Sharpshooter and then Humbug Nest.
Yeah.
Choose your
Tower
side.
Top Patrol would be nice, but
Oh, right, you're playing late. I always think that's slow. I
Yep.
don't know why I think that's slow.
those spells have in the past generally been slow. Humbug Swarm and Assembly Line are both slow spells.
What a deck they have. Wow, yeah.
Nailed
there
it.
we go.
Ah! Still living though. Darn.
They just had so much life gain.
My siege provisions. My brand. Ah. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Honestly, like, we came pretty close to killing them. If we weren't about to die, like, that would have been pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't really feel bad about losing to that. That deck went
Oof,
off.
yeah, that deck is nasty.
Decks in this format are so good. It is
we
terrifying.
possibly could have had that, yeah.
Yeah.
If we hadn't been stuck on 3 earlier.
Yes, like, our deck is so fast, and we just happen to get stuck on 3 with a ton of the 4 drops
Yes,
that
4
exist.
and 5s
Like,
in our hand, yeah.
and of course, the deck's running 18 power, so, like, not much we could have done there. Sometimes the RNGesus just doesn't favor ya. Some days you're blessed, some days you ain't. And honestly, this day has so far been a bit more blessed than cursed.
Yeah, last week was a lot cursed.
Last week was extremely
Last
cursed.
week was super fucking cursed. It
Last
sucked so
week
hard.
was so cursed. But this week. Even if we were to lose out now, it wouldn't be nearly as bad as last week, because we'd still have more wins than last week.
Yeah.
Troll Emperor.
We don't have a unit.
Yeah, I'd have to kind of give up the Inferno Zealot, and
Yeah.
I still wouldn't have an early play.
No, you still wouldn't be able to play, like, gardens.
Like, really close to being there, but it's not quite there.
Rough.
I might take this, just because if I pull power, I at least get a board out.
Yeah.
And the cards are good enough. Like, if I pull Justice, I'm in great shape. Even if I don't, I'm not, like, dead. We'll see. Okay, pretty strong for them. Immediately pull the Humbug. Alright, so the question is, power number 3.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Neat.
Listen and be reborn.
Just gonna nip that in the bud.
What have we
I'm gonna
here?
nip that one too after this dies.
So do we kill it off here?
Yeah, they should have attacked him with that first. I would have taken it.
Listen and be reborn.
Now, granted, we still have a 3/3 to deal with. But,
Yeah.
and they might just kill us off entirely, considering
Yep.
we're not drawing that power.
No.
But we at least have a 3/3 coming. Good.
Choose your side.
Humbug Swarm? If it was, they would have played it for sure. Ah,
Oh, shit.
wowzers.
Oh, we're gonna get run down.
Yep. Turns out when you draw Majestic Skies on turn 2 and then literally every single flyer in your deck, you're in
for
pretty good
every
shape.
occasion.
Be able to play that eventually. Of course, it was either that or like play a
I know,
2/3, so
Right.
this is just maybe how this draft ends.
Sounds drafting.
Given that they've just drawn another flyer from their deck.
Yep.
The best flyer from their deck. God, we got so rushed down there.
Yep.
If I had pulled one of my flyers, I think I might actually have been able to win this.
I'll find my way.
So I would have been able to Wormstone into like Precision Plunge.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. They extremely run us down.
If I had a 1/5 in the air, it would have helped. though.
Yeah.
A 1/5, sorry, if I had a Lumen Defender in the air, it would have
Yeah.
helped. Oh!
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, wow, we just got nut drawn.
Take my sword!
Shavka is my muse.
Alright, another draft. Or do we just want to finish up?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow! I mean, actually, that's the one they drew,
the one
but
they
still. Wow! Yeah, every card they played was a flyer there. Every single one. They also got Majestic Skies out on turn 2. With a Raven on turn 1. So, like, not only is their deck super busted, they also nut drew. Well, we got the spin up. The game recognized that we deserved more for what we got done there. Alright, so we are going to finish up there. We will be back on Sunday. Hello, Clippy.
Hey.
He's in this format because of course he is.
Of course he is. Okay.
He's Clippy. You can't have a most busted cards of the fucking game format without Clippy. God, I feel like every week I see a new card that I'm like, oh my god, that's in the format? That's disgusting. Anyway, we will be back on Sunday with more Tokyo Mirage sessions.
Also, go watch Doc's marathon stream tomorrow.
Yes, Doc is doing a leap year marathon.
And it's, so that's M_D_C_T on Twitch. Go watch him. It starts at 10 a.m. EST. It goes on for many hours. So go watch his marathon tomorrow, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.